I judge by what she's wearing, just how many heads I'm tearing off the vessels coming on her. Each night seems like it's getting worse. I wish she'd take the night off, so I don't have to bite off every asshole coming on her. It happens every night she works. They'll go and ask the DJ, find out just what will she say if they all tried coming on her. They know it's never gonna work. They think they'll get inside her with every drink they buy her as they all try coming on her. This time somebody's getting hurt. Here comes the next contestant. Is that your head or my girlfriend? Is that your head? I wish you'd do it again. I watch you lazy limping, and I wish you'd do it again. I watch you lazy limping. How the hell do we wind up like this? And why weren't we able to see the signs that we missed? Try to turn the tables. I wish you'd unclench your fists and unpack your suitcase. Lately there's been too much of this, but don't think it's too late. Nothing's wrong, just as long as you know that someday I will.
Okay, everybody in the Fenn community, once you put your name on a comment or you put a video out in the Fenn community about the solve, about your opinion, about anything dealing with the Forrest Fenn treasure hunt and the ending, who's behind it, who's not behind it, whatever you want to say. Once you enter the Fenn community, you subject yourself to any and all criticism, ridicule, or any rude comments. Understand that. Once you step into that zone, you've accepted that. That is an unrestricted zone right there. Okay? You put your information out, it's going to be ridiculed. No matter who it is. When these people reach out and they start saying shit about your family members, your loved ones, someone who means a lot to you that wants nothing to do with the Fenn community, they don't want to be involved. They don't want any fucking part of it. And you have to say rude shit about them. You know, it shows. What I want to put out to the Fenn community. If you're here to discredit the actual solver from coming out, so be it. I know that Robert McQuaid, James McQuaid, and Kim G, Critical Mass, Happy Jack, all of those people, they're all here to discredit the actual solve. But when Brad came out with his comment, you went out of bounds. You were out of line. Nothing should be said about somebody else's family, somebody else that's not even involved. And it's rude. Now, Robert McQuaid says I'm an idiot, says rest in peace, says all kinds of shit about me. I don't care. I don't care what Robert says about me. I don't care what Why Must I Go says I'm a crooked cop. Other people say shit all the time about me. I will prove that I have the actual solve by the time that I get to court. I guarantee that. The people that are on here that don't want to understand it and don't want to see it, that's fine. I don't care. Don't fuck with my family. That's all I'm asking. And I know that we get caught up in a conversation that I picked on Brad. I picked on Robert. I put it up here. I'm not afraid to put my fucking post up. And these assholes that keep saying I delete a bunch of shit, I don't even see it. I don't know if it's, I know that they are the ones behind this. They are trying to discredit me however they can. So whether or not I see people saying, why are you deleting my comments? I haven't deleted a comment for 3 months. I swear to God, I haven't deleted a comment. So whatever you're getting deleted, these guys are controlling whatever's being said. And they've told me before in emails, they've hacked my account. I don't know how to unhack it. I don't give a shit. I put out my information. That's what I do. But when you start fucking with other people's family, that's like going to Barbara's mother or Shy Guy's wife. Do you want to say shit about them? It just shows your credibility as a human being. I'm hoping that you delete your comment and we can just put this to rest. That's why I'm doing this video. To hurt someone's feelings that is not involved and someone else's family members, you're stepping over the line. You're crossing boundaries you should not be crossing. And I will stick up for any vlogger or any tuber that's out there that is getting harassed like that. I'll step up. I'll step up with you and fight however you want to fight. Because there's no need for it. Chasing Indie, Candy gets a lot of crap from other people. She subjects herself to that by putting her videos up. Like I said, anybody that is in the Fenn community, you are subjecting yourself to that criticism or to that picking on or harassment. Whatever it is, you've put yourself in that position where you're subject to any of it. And I understand, so I give the shit back. I don't go to anybody else's channel and harass them. I don't need to. Do you know why? There's a lot of people that do for my channel because they are worried that their little fucking fame is going to be gone. And it is. I'm telling you right now, folks, the bullshit that's gone on in this Fenn community is a fucking shame. And you can tell by the comments. I came into this community thinking, okay, these guys will see the actual solve. But the bullshit that goes on is it's fucking horrendous. And it's sad. It is. If Forrest Fenn was alive, he wouldn't even be involved with this. And why do you think Shiloh doesn't get involved with any of it? When's the last time you saw old Shiloh put a comment out, right? He's loving the fucking drama that is in the Fenn community because it just keeps everything off of him. Well, by the time I get to court and I speak my piece, that book that I found will come out that has everything that Forrest used to make his scrapbooks, to make his... It's incredible, but I'm not even going to get into that. Like I said, I'm doing a video on that, and that's going to come out probably around the time that I end up going to court to speak what the actual true solve is. There are people out there that really see it. Now, when I found that cross, I had no idea about who Kent and Esther were. No idea. So all of this information and all of the things that I pulled in, I solved that by the actual poem, not by Kent and Esther. So you dumbasses that want to keep saying that I dug up a pet's cross just to harass, you're absolutely wrong, and the people out there need to know that. The Kent and Esther are the magic in Forrest Fenn's solve. And it is what is going to prove that Forrest Fenn's treasure was in that spot. By everything that's in all 3 books. The Palisades things, I've got hundreds of clues. And Barbara is going to be proven wrong. And I'll say that straight up. And it's not to harass her. It's to give her warning that her solve, she better have everything. Because when I get to court, and I'm hoping it does, I'm hoping the McCracken case keeps going. Because I put in a motion to intervene so that I can speak my mind of what the actual true solve is. And that right there, when this comes out and you people know, when this comes out and all of you folks in the Fenn community know that this is the actual true solve, I'm pretty much going to be done with all of you. You can fucking keep your cult and keep nitpicking and busting each other's balls, because it's a fucking horrible place to be. And I thought it would be better than what it is. I thought it would be people discussing what the actual solve might be. And there is not fucking 30 people who solved this thing. Somebody's got to back down and say, somebody's right. Somebody's got to realize that they're not the actual solver. I call, why must I go? I say, you got a thick skull. He calls me a crooked cop. Whatever, I don't care. I don't care, but I don't go to his channel and I don't make comments on his thing unless he makes some about me. And I watch other people's videos just to see where they're at and see if they finally realize that the actual true solver has come forward. And he's here and he's trying to give his information out. And the criticism and bullshit that I get from the Fenn community is fucking sad. It really is. I've reached out to be friends, to give information, for people to understand. And yeah, I bust balls because I've had my balls busted. It's not to pick on anybody in the Fenn community. I don't really care about making best buddies with everybody. That's not the intent. I'm here. The reason I came here was for actual closure for all of the searchers that are out there. But I don't need my fucking family harassed or bullshit said against them by these stupid fucking people. And again, you probably get caught up in the moment picking on each other, but when you bring in somebody else into the family, the Forrest Fenn group from somebody's family, it's wrong. You're fucking crossing lines. Stay away from it. And if anybody else is doing that, let me know. Because it is going to come out that I am the solver. 100%. I can guarantee it. I have guaranteed it. And people still bust my balls that, oh, I'm going to get his truck and whatever. I don't care. Bust my balls, but leave my fucking family out of it. And I will leave your family out of it. But if you bust my balls, I'm going to bust yours back. It's that fucking simple. So, respect. There's a level of respect that's here, and there's a level of disrespect. But when you go out of bounds and you start fucking messing with people's families, it's wrong. You've gone way off base. So I want that known. I want this. It upset me. I would rather just, I thought I had to think on it a day, how I wanted to respond. And I just want to put it out there. I give you time to apologize for reaching out beyond me. Because my family has nothing to fucking do with this. I don't discuss it with half of my family. I don't discuss it with my girlfriend. I don't need her fucking brought into this with shit remarks about anything about her. Leave her out of it. Okay, others that are involved in this community are Shiloh, Zoe. Zoe runs the Fenn estate. Shiloh took over for Forrest Fenn. So they're included. So whatever I say about them, I'm going to back it up. I'm actually going to prove that I'm the solver, and I'm waiting to see what they do. Forrest wanted them to do the right thing. He wanted Jack to do the right thing. I want to see if they're going to do the right thing. Them doing the right thing is a step in the right direction to not be what it's going to turn into, in my own opinion. But we're going to see. We're going to see what happens there. So I just wanted to add that little bit of information. They are subject to be told or accused or asked anything. They are involved with the Fenn community also. So reaching out beyond it, I'm not going to go to anybody else in the Fenn family. Zoe is the one that had control over Forrest's emails, supposedly. And what was that? When did that come about? And Shiloh, everybody knows my opinion of Shiloh. I've called him out. I'm not afraid to. You folks may think that this is all bullshit. And I understand. You don't understand. You don't understand what the situation happened. And again, I've said the true solver is going to know exactly how this all played out once he knew that it was switched from where situ, okay, from what people say. He wanted to get pictures back at situ. That right there tells you that something happened, that the actual book that Forrest Fenn used, that I'm going to produce to show what Forrest Fenn did and how some of the clues from this book is what he incorporated into the book, into his book, the connections between both books. This book is magic to connect, and my video is pretty much done to show that. So when I'm ready, I'm gonna post it, and the people that follow, I have 157 followers. I know that a certain amount follow me just to bust my balls. I know that a certain amount follow me to actually learn more of what the real information is. They just stay out of the whole thing. And then there's others that they're trying to figure out whether or not I'm right. So I have no problem going to court with all of the information that I have, and I will have it all organized, and I will state my case. So that right there, Zoe and Shiloh, I hope they do the right thing. I really do. I hope they try to save face, because when this comes out, it's not just going to be something that's so simple to deal with anymore. Make it right. I've asked. I'm just saying, make it right. That's all. All right. Thank you. When I found that cross, I had no idea about who Kent and Esther were. No idea. So all of this information and all of the things that I pulled in, I solved that by the actual poem, not by Kent and Esther. There's no reason to say shit about somebody who's the kindest, open-hearted person who loves people unconditionally. They don't need the crap said about them and any other family members. So just fucking stay in bounds. Say what you want about me. I will prove you wrong. I'm not worried about that. But leave everybody else's family out of this community. That's what I wanted to say today. I have a couple other videos I'm going to put out that will explain a little bit better about maybe the book that I found. I haven't decided if I want to put that information out yet. It is the smoking gun. It's going to be the smoking gun in court. I know it is. And it's just a validation. So, anyways, I got that off my chest. I hope everybody has a great day out there. I hope that comment is deleted. I could have deleted it, but you know what? I shouldn't have to delete it. This Fenn community should have some type of semblance of respect for everybody else's family. Okay? Whatever comments you want to put them down. I don't, at this point, when you get to that level where you reach beyond me, then I'm getting done with this fucking Fenn community. I will go beyond it, and I will show the world what the actual fucking solve is. So the folks that really want to know the solve, keep watching. The other ones, stay on your own channel. You don't have to watch my videos. If it upsets you for whatever reason, because you know I'm right, because you're going to lose viewers, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't care. The responsibility of you being a human being towards other people outside the Fenn community, that's what I'm looking for. Be a human being. Don't be an asshole. Say what you must about any of the vloggers. They put themselves out there. Maybe you'll get sued. Maybe you won't. I don't know. But I'm just telling you, leave everybody's family out of it. They don't deserve it. They've already dealt with every searcher that has driven them fucking crazy by this whole Fenn thing. And I hear it. My girlfriend tells me she wishes I would just drop the whole thing. But I'm not going to, because I am the guy. I'm that guy that solved it. I'm the guy that's going to show the world what the actual true solve is. And when you finally see it, it is magical. It is amazing. It is funny. It is great. But the people that complain about it and bicker about it, yeah, I call the Fenn community a cult because it's been infiltrated by Shiloh's little pets that try to keep the drama going. And then you have the drama vloggers that keep it going. So it's not a fun place to be. But I'm putting my information out here so that you understand. If you would just take the time and realize the dates I have on my emails from Forrest Fenn, and I've said it. I've said Forrest Fenn sent me an email. I said Forrest Fenn sent me an email that said, Dave, the chest was found in Wyoming. It had nothing to do with you. F for Fenn. That email was on his deathbed. The email 2 months earlier that Forrest did respond to asked me who came to dinner, who the two people. That's his whole solve, folks. The two people. He didn't trust anybody because of Shiloh and Jack. He didn't trust anybody. Or maybe he still did trust Shiloh. But that trust, when he went to Shiloh with that, saying, hey, the guy finally got a hold of me that found the Kent and Esther's cross where the treasure was. How come Jack has it? They fucking shut him down. Believe it or not, I don't care. I'm going to prove it. I've got the emails and I've got so much proof to show. Everything else lines up, connects, and that fucking Kent and Esther are the magic in this whole thing. And if you don't believe it, you know how I that little poem, Courage. I'll just show you one thing out of that book that I've changed for Superman. Courage wears a crimson coat. Read the rest of that poem. I'll put it up. Fuck it. Because you guys, you probably still won't understand it. It's okay. There are people who are going to get that poem is about Superman. And I'll explain it. So maybe you'll start to understand. I hope. And then you got to fucking join together because this community is not a community. It's not. It's not. It's like Escape from New York. You're fucking all in one big thing fighting each other. And it's ugly. It's ugly. You're friends with somebody one day, you're not friends with them the next day. They're bickering, whatever. It's got to change, folks. It's got to change. And I'm hoping that we can start. But leave the families out of it. All right, folks. Thank you for watching. I am Dave Woodard, the man from the East that Forrest was talking about. And I will prove that too. Thank you. Have a great day.